Hello everyone, I'm Kalen North, and welcome back to Terra Invicta. This is part 29 of our Protectorate campaign. Last time we built out some space infrastructure, we got our 6th Counselor, we continued to make some progress on Earth, and I'm actually going to take that even a step further now, and I am going to found even more stuff in space around Earth. I want to try and get a little bit more of a boost to life science. We can get another 10% before we start hitting diminishing returns. And I want to get some boost to military science, because we're only getting about 12.5% right now from our HAP modules. So we'll build a new station here. I'm going to power it with solar arrays. My plan here is to use 4 solar arrays total to try and power 4 military science research centers as well as 4 space hospitals. Which actually the space hospital costs a little bit more than I thought it did, so we might not get a full 4 space hospitals, but that's okay. We'll be able to do 3 of them, I think. So let's start building here. I'm gonna build the solar arrays. So there's 4 solar arrays. And then I want 4 military science research centers. So I will build those. 2, 3, 4. And then finally, we have 88 left. So that's enough for us. If we build 1 more solar array, we can build 3 space hospitals. That'll give us another 7.5% life science once it gets going, as well as a nice little income stream at the cost of boost, which we've got lots of boost at this point and don't really need to get more. So I will put another solar array up and then build 3 space hospitals. So we will do that, and otherwise that should be good, I think, for now. We're gonna let that station build and get us some nice bonuses to the techs that we still need to work on. Finish up trans-interface warfare and ring habs hopefully a little faster because of that. Excuse me. Ring habs is still going to take us forever to build, approximately. I'm tempted to build even more like life science research labs. We could do that on one of our other planets, potentially. I don't know for sure that I want to, but we certainly could try. Mercury, I think we filled up with research campuses and skunkworks. But Venus, we started building a new station with some nanofactories to get more cash. And then, let's see, Luna, we haven't really done anything with our bases on Luna, which is okay. I don't know that we need to do anything more with those. But Mars, we have a lot of space available, potentially, to build out more stuff. I think right now it looks to me like our biggest limiting factor is cash. We could try and get some more of that potentially here somewhere, but I'm not 100% sure how we would do it. But I'm also interested in potentially just building more life science research centers. I know we get a diminishing return, or possibly just research campuses. I know we get diminishing returns on those for going above, for the life science research centers. Certainly we get diminishing returns for going above 50%. I'm not sure how bad the diminishing returns are, so I'd probably rather just build research campuses and nanofactories on Mars. But I think we are running a little low on, I'm not sure exactly how many of these we can really support right now. We would need to put up some more fission reactor arrays and probably some farms in order to support all of those research campuses, which might still be worth it. So I think I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to hold off on this on Mars for now. I think it's not that long to get ring habs. We'll get them in a little under a year in game. And that'll speed up a bit too as we go on. And we can look for life science boosting orgs as well. That's probably worth taking a peek at and seeing if we have got anything already that does that, or if we can get anything that does. Doesn't look like we have anything already in that category. Draconis Innovations gives 10% life science research. We could pull that onto someone. Probably we'd want to put, I mean, ideally we'd put that on Judith, but she doesn't have any room for it right now. We could unequip one of her projects, Volturnus for now, for example, and put on Draconis Innovations. So we'll do that for now. And as soon as we're able to get her a little more administration, we can pull the other one back on. Meanwhile, I don't know that we need to try and worry about any of these others at the moment. 15% material science research is potentially nice, but I don't think material science is one of our barriers at the moment. So that'll get us, at least get us up to 65%, which should speed things up a little bit on Ringhabs. But I'll keep on looking for more orgs that give life science research and potentially military science research as time goes on, because we want to get those Sentinels done as soon as we can. In the meantime, Sean is still advising the EU, which is great. He's not ready to level up. I don't think anyone is ready to level up right now. But we can go ahead and have some folk start running around Earth a little more. There is alien activity to investigate this turn, so I think I'm gonna have Anjor go back to advising Japan. We could take out alien life forms in a couple of spots, but I think we can have someone else do that instead of him, because I'd rather have him advising Japan and get the slightly higher boost to science.
Standing by.
So we'll have Eric go ahead and try and take out alien life forms in China.
Ready to go.
Urantika can go ahead and investigate the alien activity in Thailand. Madeline, I believe, needs to take a control point back in Japan, so we need to run a purge mission on that. We're going to succeed at that pretty easily, even if they run defend interests. I'm still going to put a couple influence in just in case. And Judith can use hostile takeover on someone. We've got intel on somebody, but I don't think I'm that worried about that. I think instead I'm going to just take a look at our countries and see if anyone needs popular support. I guess Canada could probably use a public campaign mission. So we'll go ahead and do that. Have Judith run public campaign in Canada.
Persuade the people.
Priorities there are going fine. Yeah, none of that's a problem. So I will confirm assignments, run time. We did a little bit of stuff in space before this, so hopefully that all pays off in the near future. I'm going to have Andra go back onto permanent assignment in Japan. Elite Marine Assault Unit can be built now. I don't particularly want to research that right away. We might take it eventually, but hopefully we just win the game before it becomes necessary. I do think we're getting close here. So my hope is to try and finish this up soon as we can get, Ringhabs done. Let's see. All right. Eric finished that up. Okay, so actually this is looking a lot better now. Suddenly this is completing in July instead of August.
We found something. We're in control here.
And we took our point back in Japan. Let's see what the aliens steal from us next. Or maybe they won't take anything this time. Alright, Japan still needs to finish its navy. That'll happen sooner or later, I think, without too much interference from us. We want to keep on trying to do some unification in Africa, I think, to get as much of that under our banner as we can. I was going to try and do some of it peacefully, but let's see here. Sudan and Eritrea are almost under consolidated executive control, so that would give us the ability to federate them in potentially. Let's see, Sudan confederate once we've got executive power, and Eritrea, I think the same thing. Yeah, we already set that to alliance, so that's good. With that noted, I'm gonna have... We probably want to take Lower Guinea before we want to take it and unally them from the United States before we take them by force, if we're going to take them by force. So I think I'll have Madeline go ahead and work on that, run a purge mission on the Academy.
Where do you need me?
Judith can run public campaign. We don't really want to do it in Lower Guinea. I think we'll have her run another campaign in Canada for now.
I will tell our story.
Eric is going to take out more alien assets in Chicago.
To the LZ.
And
Standing by for
Urantika can... I think we want to... Do we want to just take the Central African Republic? I don't think that's an issue either way. Cameroon, we can set up a rivalry. Chad, we can set up a rivalry. Or we have rivalries already. Nigeria is allied with Taiwan, but we don't care about that, I don't think. So I think as far as going ahead and starting to do some more military action in Africa, Urantika is free to do more or less whatever she wants this turn. I think I'm actually going to have her run the Purge mission in Lower Guinea instead of Madeline.
Dominating the
So Madeline can run stability or stabilize nation in the African Union instead.
Restoring order.
And with that, we'll confirm assignments.
Offering support.
Lending my expertise.
All right.
Violence is abating.
Stabilize was
will come
successful.
to our side.
We're a little more popular in Canada. Yeah, I think what we're gonna do here is we're gonna start.
Abort.
Oh, we canceled the assault alien asset mission. Someone else must have done it first.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
Interesting. Or maybe the U.S. military took it out. I don't know. Oops, too far out. Let's go ahead and run time there.
We've removed some threats.
All right. We took Lower Guinea, so we can end the alliance with the United States. We'll go ahead and do that right away. Widespread panic. We're going to deploy forces. We'll pay 10 ops. We'll lose some democracy, but that's not too bad. And we lost another point in Thailand to the servants. That's okay. Losing a point in Singapore to the servants is less okay, but it is okay. It is all right. We do want to try and keep our cash income positive, I think, if we can. All right. I'm gonna have. Let's see.
What's the up?
Let's take a look at orgs again. Anything that gives life science is particularly interesting here. Main Intelligence Directorate. Oh, that's cool, but I don't think we can't take that right now. Rastaban Foundation we looked at already. Zulfikar Rocketry would give a military boost, which we could use, potentially. But I don't know that there's anything we want it instead of very much. Let's see here. Is anyone ready to level up? Not quite. So we're gonna keep on sitting around the way we are. We could stick the Protectorate authority on Judith here, just to give her some extra administration. I don't know that that's really worth it. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna have Judith just keep running public support or public campaigns in various places. Those are pretty hard. Let's just go for Japan, I guess.
Making our case.
Where do you
I would really like Eric to start going on advise missions again. to the African Union for now.
Offering counsel.
And actually, Judith, rather than running public campaign, I'll have her set national policy in Japan.
On my way to the
We'll declare war on Lower Guinea now that we've got it cleared up, and start doing more military conquest in Africa. Similarly, I think we'll have those ones have some allies. I don't know exactly where we'll go. We could have the EU start taking Libya. They're allied to Egypt and Taiwan. We kind of don't want to mess with Egypt yet. But Pakistan and the People's Republic of Korea we could mess with. So let's go ahead and invade Tunisia, I think. So we'll have the European Union declare rivalry on Tunisia. And we'll have Urantika go and set policy in the EU
On my way to the
to
capital.
do that. I'm going to have Madeline start working on taking Egypt, I think. Oh, goodness. Those are very low odds. We have some public support there, but basically no one has any public support there. That's weird. All right, so Madeline is actually going to go set national policy in the EU,
Time to make our move.
and we will have Urantika go
Actual
and run a
service.
public campaign in Egypt.
I will tell
Start
our
getting
story.
some support there. Because we want to unify Egypt into the African Union by peace if we
Offering
can.
assistance.
Eric can go on permanent advised mission. The town that stood still. All right, let's try to evacuate everyone. I think. I don't want. Yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, we got a huge public opinion boost in Japan.
Lending
Great.
my expertise.
Offering support.
More xenoforming is being detected in Brazil.
The people will come to our side.
All right, we've got a lot more public support in Egypt now. So we'll try to take that and unify it in peacefully because we want to save the army. If we take them by force, we're almost certainly going to. Oh boy, Eritrea. We're almost certainly going to lose out on things. Well, so much for getting Eritrea in peacefully. We'll just have to try and take them by force at some point.
Mission complete.
All right, European Union, I want to declare war, and I wanted to declare war on Tunisia. Yeah, we'll do that. We want Japan to join the war. We don't want Israel to join. We want the African Union to join. And then we will deploy forces to Tunis. And the 1st Panzer Division, and the no. You go there, and then the 1st Guards Tank Army.
Mission complete.
All right, who is Japan at war with? Oh, yeah, the war we just declared. That makes sense. Excuse me. We're going to declare war on Lower Guinea. We'll have the European Union and the African Union join the war. We don't want Sudan to join the war, I don't think. So we will run over to Japan and deploy its military to Brazzaville. All right, and that stuff will all resolve sooner or later. All right, better odds now in taking Egypt, but I want to keep running public campaigns there for the time being.
Persuade the people.
Get more public support. What priorities are they even running here? Military and a bunch of other stuff. Okay. I don't get it. That's fine. Madeline, I want to run, I think... Oh, what do I want Madeline to run? Probably set policy in the EU again to declare another war. We'll probably declare war on Algeria. That'll get us at war with Taiwan and Korea and Pakistan, all of which are fine. So I will have Madeline set policy in the EU.
On my way to the capital. Ready for my mission.
And Judith, I'm going to have set policy in Japan again.
Time to make our move.
And we're going to have Japan declare war on Cameroon. So we will have them go rivalry with Japan. And run assignments.
I will help.
Offering counsel.
Alright, civilian quantum computing is done. That's good. We get more economy. Sort by category here. What do we need? We don't... There's a lot of stuff we don't need. I think I'm going to take management research. I don't know that we need it particularly much, but management research is going to be helpful for keeping our cap high, our CP cap high, and we're going to need to take 65% of the globe at some point. So we'll definitely want more CP cap. Excuse me. Otherwise, I guess we'll wait to see what happens. Egypt is coming under control popularity-wise, and we'll hopefully be able to actually take some points there shortly.
Policy direction complete.
European Union is going to declare war on Algeria, I think is what we wanted to do. Did we declare a rivalry with Algeria? Did I forget to do that? I did forget to do that. I will do it right now. Fortunately, you can change this even once the menu is open. So declare rivalry, declare war, and now Algeria is an option. So we will declare war there. We will have Japan join in. We will not have Israel, but we will have the African Union join in. So that's good for those. Alright, and we're starting to take more territory. Alright, and we wanted to declare war on Cameroon. There it is. And we'll have everyone join except Sudan. Yeah, Sudan has a military. I just don't want to use it right now. How is unrest in Sudan? It's pretty low. That's good. We need to federate them into the African Union soon here. Alright, we lost Singapore entirely to the servants. I'm gonna not even worry about that. I'd forgotten about that. Israel we lost to the servants. I'm not worried about that either, actually. Some of this is I just really want to get as much of Africa unified as I can while we have time and we're waiting for projects to unlock. And I'm not too worried about a number of these different countries getting lost for the time being anyway. I probably should try to take Singapore back. I'll have Madeline go and run a purge mission in Singapore.
At your service.
Judith can set policy in the African Union to federate in Sudan.
Heading to the capital. Where do you need me?
Which, yeah, that'll be fine. because Sudan and South Sudan are no longer rivals. Urantika, what are the odds of a purge mission now? Not very good still. Let's keep running public support in Egypt.
I will try to sway the public.
And with that, run time. Hopefully our remaining space stuff gets finished soon.
Offering assistance.
Forget the trappings of wealth and power. Everything that makes life special is already within you. By your mere existence, you are beautiful, vital, and irreplaceable. Superior Judith Howell, Burn Brighter Self-Improvement Course.
Well, that's a nice sentiment. I still think she's crazy, but it's a nice sentiment. I think we need arrival governance. I should take a look to make sure. I've got to keep checking this because I don't know exactly what the path to Sentinel Complex is. Let's see. That's Ring Core. We're gonna try and work on soon. What do we still need to unlock for Ring Core? Ring Habs. Oh, Ring Habs isn't done yet. Okay, that's right. Ring Habs is in progress. So what else is missing? Networked global defense. We could research that. We're already working on trans-interface warfare. So I guess actually networked global defense is the next thing we need. So we'll grab that. Networked global defense is going to give Miltech boosts and a couple of potential projects. It's required for Sentinel Complex, which is why we're doing it. But we'll get that done soon here, hopefully. Media literacy training. National investment points to the knowledge priority are increased. That's kind of cool. That's more interesting than advanced climate modeling. So media literacy training. Let's go for that instead. And I'm actually going to prioritize that one. Get that done sooner rather than later, because the more knowledge we get, the more science we'll get overall. And that should help out, hopefully. Alright, we conquered Tunisia. And that really ramped up unrest in the African Union, because of course it did. We just took a region by force. But now we're going to take Algeria.
We are winning their hearts and minds.
Alright, Egypt is largely ours in terms of popular support, so hopefully we can actually take advantage of that soon. In Lower Guinea, we got a crackdown. That's okay. We're about to take it by force, so... otherwise, let's see, the African Union, we want to federate with Sudan. We also want to federate with Madagascar, I think. Or we could just take it by force. I don't know. Whatever. Instruments of soft power. Okay. +1 to missions to gain a control point or control of a HAB and a CP cap increase. So we'll want to go for that at some point.
We've removed some threats.
Alright, and we took Singapore back. We want kleptocratic because we're just going to keep running spoils there. And Algeria is being invaded. Alright, let's see here. Singapore and India have formed an alliance. Let's see. Who's ready to level up? Urantika is ready to level up. Is giving her administration going to be useful at all? I don't think so. Yeah, that's right. She's good on administration. I'm going to give her more command, I guess. I don't think it makes a difference. really, at this point. She's got great stats, regardless of what we do. No one else is quite ready. Oh, Eric's ready for a level up. We could give him some administration, perhaps. Except we like his administration orgs, so I don't want to do that again. We'll give him some science, because we do want to keep on boosting science for everyone if we can. Let's see, the org marketplace. Do we have anything else that gives life science? It doesn't look like it. Which is fine. Can we get anything more onto Judith? No, there's nothing that gives plus administration, so. Alright,
Ready for my mission.
Madeline is going to go ahead and take the executive in Singapore.
Targeting the opposition.
Acknowledged.
Judith, I guess can run public campaigns there? No. We'll have Judith set policy in the EU again.
Time to make our move. Your orders?
We'll probably declare war on Morocco. Yeah, we'll declare war on Morocco. So we need to set up a rivalry with Morocco. Which is right there. Oh wait, we're already rivals with Morocco. Never mind. We don't need to set up a rivalry. We can just do it. Urantika is going to run stability, I think. Or a stabilized nation in the African Union, because we don't want that getting out of control while we conquer more territory.
Offering assistance.
Offering assistance.
Offering support.
And with that, we just keep waiting for our space stuff to finish. Alright, Lower Guinea is conquered. Did we manage to declare war? Yeah, we managed to declare war on Cameroon. So we will move the Japanese forces there.
Things are stabilizing.
Yeah. So
Policy
this...
direction complete.
Alright, we're going to declare war on Morocco, I believe we said. Japan will join in, Israel will not, African Union will join in. Alright, and we took Algeria. And we will move all of those armies into Morocco next. Which is the capital of Morocco? Is Rabat. Okay, so we want to go there. Another alien fleet arrives. We'll probably see that crash land in a moment. Alright, and we took back Singapore fully. So we will set that all to spoils. The UFO crashed down in China. Okay. We'll go and investigate that shortly. Alright. Low Venus orbit. That's right. We were trying to work on that. It's going to be a little while until the nano factories finish. They'll finish in January. So once those finish, we can go and do some more stuff with Venus potentially. For now, we'll keep running time. Alright, and here we've got... Alright, the space hospitals are done. As are the military science research centers. So, that's good. That got us a little more income, it looks like, too, so that's good. Oh no, I don't want to sell. I don't want to sell resources to Earth. What am I doing? Okay, back to Africa. Let's see. We increased alien aggro somehow, probably because of how much space presence we have right now. Alien robotics we've got done. I think instruments of soft power was the next one I wanted, so I will go for that. All right. Let's have... Oh, we've got potentially some more orgs now. India ended its alliance with Singapore. Yeah, that's not surprising. Babylon's tower gives science. That could be nice. I should probably be looking at this on Judith first. Yeah, there's nothing here that Judith can immediately take, unfortunately. I don't see anything more that gives life science or military science right away. So we will not worry about any of those orgs for the time being. And instead, I'm going to have... let's see here. I think we want to... Okay, we want Madeline to run Stabilized Nation in the African Union.
Turn down the heat.
We want Urantika to run Stabilized Nation in the African Union.
Ready.
And I want Judith to go and run policy in the African
On my
Union
way to the capital.
to federate in Madagascar. I'm not sure how long it's going to be until we can unify Sudan in. Looks like May of next year. So we'll get South Sudan earlier than that, but Sudan will take a little bit longer. South Sudan may or may not have a coup between now and then. Hopefully not, but we'll see. But yeah, we'll let that run.
Offering counsel.
Lending my expertise.
Damage control
Lending my
drones, kind of a
expertise.
cool project, but not super urgent. Looks like Morocco invasion is beginning. So we'll let that happen. All right, media literacy is done, so we get more knowledge. I'm gonna go for, I think the exotic hybrid systems seems useful here. I don't know. Or we could go for advanced climate modeling. Let's go for advanced climate modeling again. I'm gonna go back down to 1 pip on it though. We'll go up to 3 pips on instruments of soft power. I think that'll be a useful one to have.
Things are stabilizing.
All right. We're getting some more stability in the
Violence is
African
abating.
Union. That's good. Ongoing combat in Rabat region has caused an enormous amount of civilian casualties and economic damage. Ooh. We can commit an atrocity and cause major damage. We can cause major damage, lose a bunch of public opinion in Morocco, and get a crackdown on a control point in, or we can fund relocation rehabilitation programs. Yeah, we'll fund relocation rehabilitation programs. We've got plenty of money for that. A coup in Cameroon. That's fine. We're about to take control of it.
Mission complete.
African Union, I want to federate with Madagascar, which Madagascar is actually an insurrection. That's not great, but that's okay. We'll hopefully get it peacefully. If we don't, it's fine. We'll take it by force eventually, if need be. All right, Cameroon has been conquered. Alright, and Morocco has been conquered. I think we're going to let our armies heal damage temporarily. I am going to try and get more conflicts started here shortly, but I want to... Oh, I want to take that control point back for sure. Alien activity, goodness. All right, Madeline will run stability.
We'll make things safe.
Udantika will take the
Ready to
control
go.
point back.
Ready for my mission.
for
Judith can set policy. We'll let Japan declare war on the Central African Republic, I think. Yeah, Japan will declare war on the Central African Republic. So set national policy in
To the
Japan.
capital.
I will help them.
I will help them.
I will help them.
Instruments of soft power is done. Let's go back to light green arc laser batteries and turn that priority down a lot.
Order is returning.
All right, unrest is decreasing. That's good.
Policy direction complete.
I want to declare war on the Central African Republic. European Union and African Union should join. I don't want Sudan to join. And then I will deploy the forces of Japan to the Central African Republic.
We are in control now.
All right, and we've got the African Union back under control. And there's more alien activity in China that we could potentially go look at. And we lost another point in the African Union. That's okay. We'll get it back as well. All right, so Urantika, go ahead and run a purge on that one.
Removing our enemies. Ready.
What was the odds on
I'm
that?
here.
Very good. Okay, I'll put in 2 influence just in
Targeting
case.
the opposition.
Madeline, I think I want to keep running stabilized nation missions here.
We'll restore peace to this nation.
Reporting in.
And Judith, we probably want to try and declare war on Chad. Looks like we can do that from the European Union. So I will, or we also want to declare war on Mauritania. Let's go for Chad. We'll try to connect the 2 chunks of the African Union here. So we'll go for Chad and then Niger. So I'm gonna have Judith set policy in, I believe it was the EU,
Time to make our move.
to declare war on Chad, and we will go from there. I'm just ignoring the alien activity right now.
Offering
I don't
assistance.
feel a
Offering
strong
support.
need to investigate it.
Offering counsel.
I am thinking I'm gonna try and run more funding just because we're running low on cash. If we're not, yeah, we're already running funding in Japan. African Union probably needs to keep running what it's running. European Union could run more funding, but doesn't really need to. We could just run more mission control. That'll indirectly produce more funding too.
Things are cooling off.
Cleaning things up.
Prepping for mission.
All right, we completed a bunch of nanofactories in low Earth orbit. So that'll get us a nice boost to our economy priority. Economy should now be running at, let's see, plus 86%, so that's good. How's Egypt doing? We got a bunch of public support and then didn't do anything with it because I got distracted.
Mission complete.
European Union, I want to declare war on Chad. So we will do that, and we will have Japan. Israel does not need to. The African Union will join the war. And we've got more nanofactories in Venusian orbit. So that's right. Now we can set up more Venus stations very easily if we want. I guess the question is, do we want to? We don't have a ton of volatiles right now, and so I'm hesitant to just go set up a bunch of more space colonies for research campuses. I think we're gonna just let Venus sit for now, and if we need to next session, we'll go back there and build some stuff up. But I'm pretty happy with science at 8K and the boosts that we've got right now. So yeah, I think this will be okay.
Our associates are now in charge.
All right, we took the African Union back. And we lost another point in the African Union. All right, we took the Central African Republic. That's fine for now. How long until we can unify countries in? February 11th for South Sudan and May 29th for Sudan.
I'm here.
Alright, Udantika is going to run another purge mission in Africa
We are taking
because
power.
that keeps
Standing
happening. The Japanese military is going to deploy to Chad to conquer that one. I probably should declare war on Mauritania. Japan can do that, so we will have Judith set policy in Japan to declare war on Mauritania so that the
Heading to
EU
the
can
capital.
invade there.
Acknowledged.
Madeline can keep running Stabilized Nation in Africa.
We'll make things safe.
We'll get the African Union under control here at some point.
Offering counsel.
Offering assistance.
I will help them.
All right, we finished management research. I'm going to keep running management research. It's not the most efficient
Order is
use of it, or most efficient use of time, but it is still pretty good, I
Prepping for
think.
next mission.
All right, we want to declare war on Mauritania.
Policy direction complete.
European Union and African Union should join. Sudan does not need to. But now we can have the European Union forces deploy to there.
We are in control here.
All right, African Union's back under control. Temporarily, at least. We'll see if that holds up. It held up. All right. I think we can unify in South Sudan now. Yep. So I will have Judith run national or set national policy in the African Union.
Ready.
Udantika can run Stabilized Nation.
Restoring order.
Madeline can run Stabilized
Ready to
Nation. And we will unify in another country. and a couple other countries too, it looks like.
Lending my expertise.
Progress made against FEV. Rift Valley fever, which has come to be commonly called FEV, has continued to spread almost unchecked across the globe. Oh, lovely. FEV, so we can get a public opinion boost, or we can gain some money. I want a public opinion boost. Alright, Chad conquered.
Things are stabilizing.
Things are cooling off. Mission complete.
Alright, we want to unify with South Sudan. Alright, so that's been added in. Alright, that's all good. And we lost a control point to the servants again. We lost 2 control points to the servants. There are a couple of aliens running around. Well, let's go ahead and take those points back. I'm going to run a purge mission on the security apparatus. We'll plug in 4 influence to that.
Terminating the opposition.
Udantika can run a purge mission on the aristocracy, and we'll plug in 4 influence to that.
Dominating the opposition.
Judith can go ahead and set national policy. I think we want to declare war on Niger. So we will declare a rivalry from Japan. And we will then set national policy in Japan to declare
Heading
war.
to the capital.
Offering counsel.
Offering counsel.
Offering assistance.
Alright, we took Mauritania. Alright, we need to keep on... I don't think the EU armies can go anywhere just yet. We probably want to take Mali next. Keep working our way. Oh, Judith got assassinated by the initiative. That's unfortunate. That's probably where we're going to leave it for this session. I need to go and get some unassigned orgs reassigned. Yeah, I think we'll call it there. I'm going to recruit another counselor to replace Judith. Dang it. I was hoping to avoid that. It sounded like the initiative was behind it, though. So we will potentially by an unknown group. I thought it said the initiative. Ah well. Regardless, we will go and try and figure out who did that. We'll amp up security on our other counselors, do some go to ground, all of that. But we'll do that next session. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and yeah, we'll get some more revenge. Take care.